Hey, 7K. Oh, wow. You know, I'm really excited about where we are in 7K and where we're going. And I hope all of you are. In fact, I hope you're more excited than me because the opportunity's in your hands. Uh, I've, along with the people that I've been with for the last 8.5 years, we've kind of pioneered this thing along with other leaders in the company to get to where we are right now. And uh, we're at the prefaces of a huge global expansion and explosion. And opportunities like this only come around typically once in a person's lifetime. Uh, I've been fortunate, blessed. It came around twice in my lifetime. And the first time was just a blessing beyond imagination, uh, and how it impacted thousands and thousands of people's lives around, uh, you know, in seven other countries besides here, because I was involved in the beginning of a global expansion. But it was with the Gold and Silver Company, and many of you know that in my story. Uh, and that's where I met Richard Wayne Hansen. And when 7K came along, I didn't join it because of the money. Heck, we could only make $1,000 a week at that time. So I actually built it on the mission of 7K to help the average person make an above average check while accumulating wealth, God's money, gold and silver. And now we've progressed to, we've got the simplest, highest paying comp plan ever in the history of referral marketing. And we're an asset based referral marketing company. I mean, it can't get any better. We're established, we're there. There's no questions of, oh, well, this company won't make it, this company won't be there. All these pyramid questions, they're over with. I mean, look at the validation and credibility this company has with whom it's already associated with in the numismatic world, in the precious metals market, in the precious metals world. So, with that, what I've seen though is some very, very basic things. People aren't equipped to take advantage of the opportunity. And and that really kind of surprised me, to be honest. And many of you may have heard that old adage, uh, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Well, we're going to talk about preparation and being prepared so you can meet that opportunity when the time is right. And what I've seen is some of the very basics people are not prepared for. Uh, and I I was hoping with my training over the past 8.5 years that many people would have been able to grasp this, do this, and kind of do it for themselves and kind of teach their people. Okay. But maybe we aren't there yet. And I hope that we're going to be there within this next year because I want to see leaders uh, take this to the next level. It's you out there, the new member that may be hearing this 6 months from now. You're the ones that's going to take this to a multi-billion-dollar company. It isn't going to be Bob Reid. It's going to be you. Now I'm going to be there to help and support if the Lord blesses me with that extra time. I'm going to be here because I enjoy this. I enjoy helping develop leaders. I enjoy helping people accumulate wealth, helping people understand about God's money, gold and silver, what they never have been taught about on purpose. And many of you know that's been my mantra for 8.5 years. And it's so true still today. Now, more and more people are becoming cognizant of gold and silver, but What am I talking about? Well, let's kind of look at this thing. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You know, that's uh, that's a quote attributed to an old Roman philosopher, but really what it is a reminder that people make their own luck, and that being prepared allows people to take advantage of opportunities. And that's what I want to do today. I want to get y'all prepared. I want to really get you prepared and what people aren't doing. Because, see, how many times are you kind of fumbling, looking quick? Well, what's my website link to send somebody? You need to be able to respond with that with a quick text. Boom, boom. You might be talking to somebody over the phone and you need to send them your website link. That's your unique website, your 7kmetals.com / whatever your username is. Mine's 7kmetals.com / Bob. Okay. But, if we don't send it in the right context, sometimes because of the devices not connecting with one another, understanding people using search functions instead of actually website browsers. Okay. So they may not go to the right place or they get hung up. Well, that stops opportunity. It just freezes it right there because it's not simple and duplicatable. So I want to make sure that you get prepared properly and right and have the right things. Okay. Now, uh, one of the two things that I want you to have 4 basic links that are always in your phone, wherever you keep it, store it, but you can then pop them to somebody just immediately at the opportune moment, the opportune time. Because, see, if you miss that opportune moment and that opportune time, it's lost forever. It's hard to get it back. It takes so much more work. You got a pipeline person instead of a real legitimate immediate prospect to help join you because of maybe them catching that peak interest uh, 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 punch line that you shared with them, and they caught it, and yeah, boom, you get to share your link. Now, here's the links that I want you to be. I'm going to share my screen. Here's the links that I want you to make sure you have available uh, in your business. Number one, I want you to be able to go to your website, okay? And that's just your website, like mine is 7kmetals.com / Bob. But the right way to do that is https colon / www.7kmetals.com / Bob. Okay. That's the link you need to have. I'm going to show you this in a minute, but I want to speak it through first. And then I want you to be able to just copy and paste this link right there. Now, if you're on the phone, at the bottom of your phone, you'll have that link, and you just hold down and you copy it and you paste it in a note or in a text or something that you can save on your phone that you can retrieve at a click of a button on your phone. I use Notes with iPhone. It's an app. It's a little yellow app. That's where I keep everything. And so I keep mine there. Okay. Now, you need to find a place you can do it. I also keep it in my my email. I keep it in a draft email that stays in my computer with my title. Okay. And so I can go to my drafts anytime and I can copy and paste a particular link into my phone and then text it. Okay. So this is one. Now you can get this in a couple of places. Okay. But the other link I want to show you comes from your website, and it's your get started link. It's where a new member signs up. Okay. That's very important. And when you click on this link at the bottom down here, get started. Oh, where's it at? Here, I just passed it up, didn't I? Yeah. When you click on that get started link, there, heard enough, grab a membership. Okay. Now, the other place is if you just go to your website and you hadn't logged in, see, I've logged in. So that I have to go to the main page to do it. But when you go to just your 7kmetals.com/username, you'll see get started at the top right hand corner. You click on that. Either one works. When you click on that, boom, it takes you right to your enrollment link. Okay. Now, you'll see your name there. If you don't see your name there, you're not at the right place. So you got to find this. You may have to select a country to get to this. If sometimes that happens, but do it. Select the country. This is the screen you want to see where your name is the sponsor. Now, this is a link right here, and you'll see it https://enroll.7kmetals.com/question member equal Bob equal username. Okay, whatever your username, you can even type this out yourself. But if you type it out yourself and you make your link, make sure it goes to the spot. Don't just say, okay, I got it done. Test it out. Okay. So these are two very important links that I want you to have. The other links that I want you to have is I want you to have a generic real money 1 minute and 47-second video from your links. And I want you to have a generic present. Well, this is when you don't have their name to put in, but you need to share this, and you need to share it like right now. Your opportunities now, or it's forever lost. Okay. So what you do is you're going to go to your shared links here. Okay. Share links. And if you haven't already done it, you're going to do like I did. You're going to create a generic real money. In other words, I have here a person's name RM, but that's where I'm creating it for an individual. I'm sending that. That's a separate link. But this is a generic. Okay. And if I'll click on mine, you'll see that I've had 53 visitors, 67 total, but 53 unique. So some of them have returned to that link that I provided them. Okay. Now, the reason is I can now copy this, and I can do this in my phone. I can do it in a website, but I want to capture these links. Okay. And if you copy it, like I just did, then I can paste it in an email, and I can make an email with all of my links doing the same thing. Okay. Now, the other one that I want you to have a generic, so I said 4, is present. And notice I've got a generic present. Now, I've got a present down here with people's names attached to it. Well, that's where I'm creating one special for them so I can know if they clicked on it and watch it. Here, I'm not going to know. I can only know by the date that I send it out, and maybe if they watched it within that time, that same date. Okay, now I'm going to have to keep track of that. But this is not the purpose of these quick links. The purpose of these quick links is to take advantage of opportunity when opportunity presents itself at opportune moments. Okay, and if you're not prepared, you cannot take advantage of that. And that's what I've witnessed. I've been out, I've been on trips, I've been with people, and they have that opportune moment and they're fumbling. They can't even find what to send. That's not being prepared. I want you to prepare it all the time. That's how you create opportunity. It's not luck. When somebody gets somebody big, because they just met them. And that's probably the only time they're going to ever meet them. They were prepared to meet opportunity, and opportunity then became part of their business. And that's what it needs to be for you. So with that said, let me go to what I'm talking about. This is what I've prepared today. Now, in your back office, when you log in at your dashboard, you can create a link to your website. That is to your www.7kmetals.com/Bob. But I don't like the way that link is done in the back office. Be honest with you. I add https:// in front of that. Now that's a generic link. That's going to work across the board. No matter what that device has, that person has, no matter if they use a Google search function or some other DuckDuckGo or whatever, they don't really go to a website browser and type the address in. They actually type it into a search function. Well, then you better have this format, okay? So I want you to have the same thing I got. I want you to have your 7K Metals website link. That's they can't see your back office. That is your public website. They'll have a get started link there. They'll get to see everything about 7K Metals. But what happens when you want to just send them the join link? You've already taken them through something. You've already talked to them. You've already had a little three-way, and now you're in the close, like grab a membership. What do you send them? You don't send them that and tell them to click on get started. That, depending on the device and what they have, it creates questions. Let's get right with it. We want them just to fill out the enrollment form. Now, I like doing the prepared enrollment, sending to them, but what happens when I don't have their email? I can't send them a prepared enrollment form. But this, you can send them direct to your enrollment link. See, https://enroll.7kmetals.com/member equal your username. If you put my username, I'm going to show up as their sponsor. But where do you get it? I tell you, you go copy and paste it, and then you make a form. See, I just created an email here. That's all. What did I say? My subject, Bob Reid 7K links. Okay. I'm going to leave this draft in my email system, and I can go to my drafts. I can look for that. I can put, I can copy and paste any of these. Okay. The one, I go to the 9-minute video, okay, to present, and I put that title. This is what it is. It's the generic. It means I'm sending out, I may know the person, but I'm not creating a generic link yet for them, specific for them, because I want to take advantage of the opportune moment right then. I don't want to lose that. Critical. So I copy and paste that link right there. So it's the same one that I showed you a minute ago, and I copied. Okay. You want to see it? I'm going to show you. It'll be the same one. There it is. Oh, that's the real money. I'm sorry. We'll go down to real money and we'll verify it. I did the real money. I didn't do the present. Okay. So here we go. You want to have that. And then I always, in mind, when I make it, here's the script that I use. I replace what they have before I save that. And I say, here's the video I promised to send you. Let's talk. Bob Reid. I put my name there. I want you to do the same thing. Okay. In a 2-minute video, which is 1 minute and 47 seconds, real money generic, you do the same thing. Okay. And here's the script that I use, that I put in that link that I save. And I want my name there And when they click on that video, that link, they see I'm sending it to them. And they want to see that you're sending it to them. So check this unique opportunity from check out this unique opportunity from 7K Metal. Let's talk immediately after you watch this video. Now, we've already had this discussion. Obviously, I've got their cell number if I'm texting it to them. They got mine when I text it to them. That the same would happen to you. So that's what real luck is, y'all. Is luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And now you're prepared. So let's go do that once again. Shared links. Okay. There's real money. Okay. I click on it. Okay. I'm going to show you what I did. There's the edit. Now you can edit yours. Now look, that is the message that I just had, that I just showed you, that you can type a new message out that personalizes it for you and put your name there. Okay. Now, then you select Peak, real money, you save changes. Okay. When you save changes, then you get to copy that link. Then you can come over to your email. That was the real money. So I'm going to show you. It's the same link I have there. Bingo. Exact duplicate. Okay. But now I don't need that. Okay. And that's where I got it from. Now, you can do the same thing in your phone. The format's a little different. And you can copy and paste, put it in memory of your phone. Then you can go to your notes section and do the same thing I've done right here in a draft email. And you can do it in your notes section. You are prepared. You're prepared to meet opportunity now. You have the 4 basic things you need to do. And if you concentrate on doing my 7 pieces of paper with your team, get them committed to that and concentrate on doing the job description. The 7K makes it so easy now for us to onboard people, because all the 7K stuff is in a 7-step onboarding system. Let me just show you that real quick. Okay. I'm going to go back to my website. Go back here and share links, and I'm going to go to dashboard. And so when a person signs in, you direct them right there. That's one of the first things you're going to do, is direct them for them to go through this at their pace, their speed, but they need to go through. It'll help them set up. It'll help them get familiarized and on board with all of our 7K terminology, every bit of the benefits that we have available, and help them set up their accounts with Sound Money, Stack and Sell, 7K Advantage, and take them through the basic learning of the buyer certification and the collector certification training, and some basic getting started from the company training. Okay. And then the next step is to engage them into the business. Now, we may engage them in the business while they're learning these 7 steps. Now, we would like to take advantage of their excitement. We want to get them on board with their top 5, 10 prospects. We want to get one on their left and one on their right as soon as we possibly can. And if they're excited, but we got to make sure they're prepared. We got to make sure they have those links. We got to make sure we know how to create those links with them. We got to help them set it up. If we're not there, they're not ready to go out and start talking about this business. That's why we do it in teams. That's why the sponsor or the first upline leader you're working with is engaged in them working with their top 25-50 prospect, especially in their first week in getting started while they're onboarding. Okay. So real quick, real simple, the links you need to be prepared. It's not luck. It's preparation. I hope you see what I see. Uh, I'm going to stop sharing that screen because I know I didn't talk about money, but I'm still going to end everything we do with a disclosure. But I'm going to do a little bit more today in my final wrap up of this. And this is just a reinforcement of my 7 pieces of paper. See, if we aren't doing this, we're we're not locking people in. We're not locking people into your team, into you, a one another business. If you're not telling them, the fact that they're going to have to learn this like anything else, and it's going to take time to learn. But hey, would you rather work a 5 to 7, 10 year plan or the old 60-year job plan? That is the alternative, and this works. And then we tell them what our job description is. This is what we got to be doing every day. Even I do this still. Oh, yeah, I still do this. If I'm still doing this, you need to still be doing it. But the key is people won't do this list the way I teach. And until that starts happening, you're never going to make it big time. I'm just being straightforward and honest with you. You're never going to make it big time unless you just lucked out. And now there is luck that does happen. There are a few people like that in our business. Okay. And then, it's a picture tells 10,000 words. And this just tells a word. They're going to have a left team and a right team. And yeah, they're CEO of their business. And everything that happens here and everything that happens here comes up in their counters. And that helps makes the understanding of the comp plan and the exponential expansion, the power of two. And what if everybody's only half as good as you? And after 12 months, 12 years, you end up with about 4,000 people in your left and right teams, 2,000 on left, 2,000 on right. You know the spill. But if you're not doing this with people, and we all know that network marketing works. Now you're at the right place at the right time with the right product and the right market condition, right everything. And we're about to go into global expansion. And you can have a global business because everybody's only just 5 people removed from anywhere in a first world country. Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody in any of those countries. And we're on the march. 7K is on the march to global expansion. And you got to work on your attitude every day. Very simple. Just read it. I say, read this in 15 minutes in the Bible every day. That's how you should start your day. Okay. 15 minutes in the Bible. I don't care where you start, but start there and keep going until your 2 years is over. Then keep doing it when it's 3 to 5. Keep doing it even when you make it big, because now you got to be in a process of gratitude. You've got to get these 3 beliefs. Until you get those 3 beliefs, you are not going to succeed. But you can make money, you can accumulate wealth, you can do all the things to build a foundation that you can succeed. So you never give up. See, the key is never giving up. Keep trying, keep doing. Successful people never quit. Winners never quit. If they quit, they can't win. I've seen so many people in 8.5 years that sold themselves short and quit, and now they've just made the biggest mistake in their lives. Because this next 5 to 10 years is going to be an unbelievable growth session. And I have some real simple thing, or simple 1, 2, 3, enroll them, tell them how to get started, go get them on the band app. Well, if you're not in my team, you're not going to be in a band app. You'd have to get with your own leaders. But I've got all my training on YouTube. So you get the same training if you want to use my training. But look, we got a lot of other good leaders in this company. They have their own system, their own way of, helping you succeed and duplicate. Okay. And I have mine. Mine just so happens to be a proven system that's worked multiple times. And I don't believe in recreating the wheel until somebody else can prove to me their system better than mine. I'm sticking with mine. Okay. Because I know it works. Okay. And then, once you get them on a band, what do? Is you go through the 7 pieces of paper with them. How simple is that? Now, our own boarding process that I have is going to, change a little because the company's done it for us now. We got ourselves, oh, that is so cool. Now we just have to get engaged with the vault and the vault builder and knowing the things that we do. This is how everybody starts. Everybody starts the same way. Nobody on the left, nobody on the right. Okay. And then we start building a team. And then everybody's got a counter. So I got some just simple formats that, we use to build a business with. Yeah, that's called a business family pack. That's ultimate leveraging. That's ultimate leveraging in this company. But do you try to build 3 at one time? Heck no. You build it the way I teach you in the simple picture. Yeah, then they become future leverage centers. So that's the important thing about the business. And then, learning the fact that, look, all this is yet to come. What about an opportunity where, as presented in the Las Vegas convention, that we can notice all these things the same? The only thing that changes is volume. That means growth. That a person could make $75,000 a week on their tracking center. Wow, what opportunity. Now that when that gets known, and the fact that we have a very, very simple, if you get these requirements and yet that back office business, you get paid that. If you meet these requirements. So you just need to learn what they are. That's all. And you actually learn by doing it, because growth factor comes by building a business. Okay. And then how you rank up? Well, it's how much money you make. So there's no fake people here. Okay. So from here on out, when people walk that stage, they get recognized. They've made this amount of money in that amount of time. Okay. So look, for two periods in a row, I've been $500, 500 points short twice of becoming presidential gold. Okay. Well, the company didn't tell you that, but I'm telling you that. Okay. But do I have angst about it? No. I know it's going to come because of you. Because you are going to build your businesses to make this kind of income, and that my volume will come. I've got all the other requirements. It's just I've got to make $42,000, $42,500 in a 4 consecutive week period. And of course, y'all know we don't have autosavers that kind of come up evenly. And that's part of my teachings too, is trying to get people to pay attention to the things to optimize their checks and help their people optimize their check. But this Power of 4, this is how we're going to be building this business, y'all. This is a powerful way. They get all their money back. They get gold. They earn gold, an instant gold pay. They earn cycle checks. They earn a piece of silver, and they can do that all in 1 week with a Power of 4. They can do it in 1 month with a Power of 4. They can do it in 1 year with a Power of 4. Where else can you beat that opportunity? That's what we got to talk about, the Power of 4. That's what they need to do. And there's our 3 choices, but the only choice to me to start, if you're really serious, is you start with a legacy. Make a commitment. Get you a lifetime legacy business. Be involved in every compensation plan possibility that is available in the company, by having that, because the other 2 do not. And then you also have all the tools necessary that's included in the membership. That's how I explain it. That's how I want you to explain it. But here's what I want you to become an expert in: prospecting, piquing interest. This is what I have continually said that you need to become an expert in. And if you concentrate your time in learning and doing this in that 2 years period while you're learning the other things, but this is where you want to become an expert. And yes, I provide scripts and I'll update them and massage them as time goes by, as marketplace requirements, as the company change. I've done that for 8.5 years, but I also give you the reference of where to go to get it. And there's nothing better to me than a very simple free PDF that this is your learning. If you can teach this, if you can do it and teach it, you are an expert. Okay. And I just want to just kind of go through these things that is total, everything you need to become successful in this business. Now, you need to create your own funnel. I've got a 22nd century marketing system. Okay. It's developed from business cards, postcards, business flyers that have the right wording, have the right everything in it for compliance, and a QR code that you can capture their name, or you can send them to a video. You won't capture it. You won't have a funnel. Okay. But getting a funnel is very important. Okay. Your own funnel. You're creating a pipeline. That's the basis of my system that I call the 22nd century marketing system for 7K. Okay. Now, people are already making these kind of incomes. That's why I like to show that income disclosure statement, y'all. We got people at every rank, and we got people making this money. That's a fact. But the people making the money in the future are going to make a lot more money than this as this global expansion goes around. And it can be you. It can be someone that sees this video a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. The key is, are you going to make it work? If it's to be, it's up to me. It's the person that you're looking into the mirror. Yeah, the majority of people are just customers. The vast majority of people, 80% more, or more than 80%, are just customers. And a great company to be a customer of. I hope you see what I see. I hope you understand the opportunity as I've laid it out here for you. And I will see you on the beaches of the world in the 7K getaways as long as we can get away with you. And see you at the 7KX conventions. That's one of the most important events that you could possibly ever attend. If you've attended them in the past, make sure you continue to attend them. Make sure you have a person on your left and a person on your right there with you. Even if you got to bring them there by the hair of the head, kicking and screaming. And I say that rhetorically, but it's the truth though. When they go there, they get to see the opportunity. They get to see things. Kicking the wheels at the corporate headquarters, very important. So when opportunities avail themselves, take advantage of opportune moments. That's what it's all about. I love you. I appreciate each and every one of you because you are important. What you do is so important. It's just as important as what I do. Without you, I could not have this success. And I'm privileged to have each and every one of you as part of my team and my group. My group. Thank you, and I'm here for you.